You invited her in to buy something and then kicked her out.
Right, and so what owner would do that? I'm just curious.
Like, how embarrassing. And then she kicks me out because she said, we don't do outside drinks in here.
And TikTok went ballistic on the cafe owner. Permanently closed soon.
Total Democrat, complete bleeding heart Democrat. Like, they got the wrong person on this one. You doing an ad for Dunkin' Donuts outside my store?
No. I'm so sorry.
I was gonna say that.
I know, I saw this and I was like, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
I am coming in.
You can finish your company.
Thank you. I'm in front of a coffee shop. How freaking awkward. Well, I guess this just turned into a vlog of me trying Fiore Cafe, so come on in. So like, how embarrassing. And then she kicks me out because she said, we don't do outside drinks in here. You're so right. But I got me a cheese Danish, so I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10 from my car, respectfully.
Okay, so that situation, if you didn't catch it, maybe you're playing on your little phone. Okay, maybe you're watching TikToks while watching TikToks, TikTok inception. I'm guilty of doing that too. So what she was doing is she was filming an outfit of the day, right? And she has her Dunkin' coffee in her hand and she's just like filming, you know, her cute outfit. It's a beautiful sunny day. And the owner of the restaurant is like, what are you doing? Are you filming a Dunkin' ad? Which is kind of funny, but when you go back and listen to it, you're like, is that really, was that a transgression maybe? But she invites her into the coffee shop and is like, hey, you know, like, want to get something to eat? And she's like, yeah, of course. Oh my God, I'm filming in front of your cafe with a competitor's drink. And so she gets a cheese Danish. And I don't know if you were able to hear it. The cafe owner said, sweetie, and then it cuts. So what I assume happened is she said, sweetie, we don't allow outside food or drink. So she posted just this video. I have shown you the entire video and TikTok went ballistic on the cafe owner. Imagine if the owner just said, our coffee's way better than Dunkin', wanna try a sample? That would have been a viral moment for the business instead of against it. Huge missed opportunity. Completely agree. Because you literally invited her into your store, said, come in. You see that you literally say, are you doing an ad for Dunkin'? You acknowledge she has a Dunkin' coffee. Have her buy something from your little pastry shop because obviously she wasn't gonna get a drink from you as she already had one. And then you make her feel bad that she has a drink from Dunkin' Donuts. You full well knew that she had one. At first I kind of understood, but what do you mean she kicked you out after you purchased their Danish? Girl, don't let people disrespect you like that. Yeah, and she had the nicest, kindest attitude towards that. She's like, yeah, no, that's my bad. No, your bad was just, I guess, filming in like technically a public/private space. Like obviously you probably perched your phone on top of their table and just like, was like, oh, the beautiful sky, and I just want to take a picture of my outfit and get on with my day. If this was any other cafe, you'd probably be able to do this. And
first, I think it's important to know that I don't take things seriously. Because if you'd seen the video before that video, that was recorded right before I went to all that stuff happened. And you know that I've been going through a tough time for these past 2 weeks. It has been very, very dark and I have been in the house. So I just really wanted to get cute, get me a little fun drink, record some content because I haven't done that in forever, and then post. Did I think that I was going to be going viral? And no, I didn't. I think a good important thing to also note is that I laugh in uncomfortable situations, in awkward situations, such as.
And she says she's been in a dark place. Again, that lady, maybe she was having an off day too. You never know what's going on in someone's life. So maybe that Dunkin' was a pick-me-up, as she's gonna say. It was a pick-me-up for her. And then you go have her spend money at your place and she can't even enjoy the cafe.
Let's just walk through everything that happened. I want to clear up a few misconceptions about the video. One, what happened was I went to Dunkin', I got the drink, and then I saw that they had a cute little place on the other side of the street. If you see my video, I think the building behind me is Dunkin'. It's quite literally across the street. So I went over there and I was on her property. Just want to throw that out there because I know that's like, was I on the sidewalk? Was I in public? No, I was on her property. They had a little patio area right outside of the cafe. And I set my phone up on the table and was standing in front of it. And I did not have intentions of going in there. I really just wanted to record my dog, my drink of the day, outfit of the day, and book of the day. Plus on my book TikTok, 24 times up the score. Go follow that. And here we are. So the lady came out, and I mean, as you all heard in the video, she asked me, you know, like, are you recording a Dunkin' video outside of her coffee shop? Me being me, I believe that everybody comes with good intentions, okay? That is just the light in me, because I move with good intentions, so I assume everybody else does as well. Okay, so I again was like, oh my gosh, I am sipping from a chain outside of her local establishment. This is awkward, laugh it off or whatever. And so I didn't hear her say though that you can go ahead and finish your Dunkin' or whatever, because I'm just like laughing and like embarrassed at that moment. So I didn't hear that until post, and I edited it and I was like, oh my gosh, she did say that. So anyways, after I did that video, I went inside and I recorded a little bit of everywhere. I don't try to record other people, so that's why it looked like it was empty. It was full, like there was a lot of people in there. But anyways, I went up there. She saw me recording. I went up there, chit-chatted with her, asked for a cheese Danish or whatever, was like, oh my gosh, didn't know y'all were here, whatever. We had a smooth little conversation about my Danish, and then I went to go sit down and also film a little bit more, and then that's when she came up and she said, oh sweetie. That's when I cut off the video, because I thought she was going to say something about me recording, because I know people can be kind of iffy about that. I didn't think that it was about the drink, because for one, I didn't hear her earlier about the drink thing, and for two, I have been in coffee shops before, because I've done studying, done work and stuff like that, where I have bought in outside food, and like my Yeti or water bottles or whatever. So I didn't know that it was a thing or not a thing. It kind of just varies case by case, you know what I mean? So anyways, I say all that to say that in that moment, I didn't see it as a thing. I was just like, oh shoot, I can't bring in outside drinks or whatever. I was like, this is your, I guess would be your competitor or whatever, because it's across the street. So I was like, hey, it is what it is. I left or whatever, laughed off the whole thing. I do have a video, the rest of the video of me reviewing the Danish in my car. I look horrible in the video. Cue that picture right there. So I didn't post it. But I just did want to come on here and just clear up a few things. Yes, I am a people pleaser. You got me. I'm in therapy.
It has a 4.7 on Google reviews here. One of the comments said it's at in the TikTok when she posted it back in November here, that it was at 2.2. So I think Google probably scrubbed the, you know, the mass one starring that was done based off of this TikTok that she did not ask for, by the way. The original poster did not ask anybody to go downvote her. She's like, that was my bad for even doing anything in front of her store. But it's still kind of weird that she was able to clock her so fast. But Fiore posted a response. I kind of get it, but why let her browse, record, and shop in the cafe to begin with if she's carrying an outside beverage? Which, by the way, you acknowledged. That's the first thing you acknowledged when you saw her. They let her buy the Danish, spend her money, and thought she'd be on her way. You didn't think she would want to enjoy the cafe that she just spent money in? So she's a customer and they kicked out a paying customer. I'm sure McDonald's would not kick someone out if they had any food from another place. It's funny you say that, because when I was in high school, there was a McDonald's right across the street, and all of like my friend group would go. And then there would be one guy who would bring his lunch from home, but would buy a drink or something so that he could be there. But then the manager kicked us out. I'm like, that's actually so messed up, because what do you mean you're kicking us out when all the kids here bought food? He bought a drink, but brought in a sandwich. No outside food.
Well, she couldn't exactly move on from it, because the cafe, which is called Fiore Cafe, reaches out to her. And it's just like, hey, we want to make this right. We're actually getting a ton of hate. We would love to have a conversation with you. She then responds. They go back and forth a little bit. And she's like, I mean, I don't really know what more I can do. To which they continue to come back. And they're like, how can we make this right? Like, I'm sorry to keep bothering you, but we want to figure out a way to make this right, because there's so much hate coming our way. Our Google reviews are going down, all the above. So she then responds back and she's like, so as far as me, there's nothing for you guys to do for me. I have made peace with the situation. I made the video to discuss how I feel about it. I made the video to support you guys, which she did. And I can't control how other people respond, unfortunately. I can only control how I responded, which was with nothing but positivity. However, I will not be taking down the video. Cafe wanted her to take down this video because it's bringing in so much hate. Now, her point is that if millions upon millions of people are telling you like your response and the way that you went about this was wrong, you should probably listen. But then they responded with this. I'm glad you found peace with it. I totally get the video was in support of us. However, it has not helped. We are receiving threats every minute and it's only getting worse. I know we can't control how other people respond, but we can control the space in which the hate is being fueled. You could put a complete end to it by deleting the video or making it private. We are just trying to ensure the safety of our employees, and unfortunately, we have received enough threats that we have filed a report about the situation. Now, this is where
looks like they did take it up with Google. Originally, it sounded like in the comments here on TikTok that they went down to 2.2 stars. Do I agree with just carpet bombing Google reviews of a place for really something so benign as this? Absolutely not. Like, don't do that. And it looks like they got their reviews back up to 4.7, which is good, right? They probably reported all of those reviews. And getting that feedback yet again that people are upset. Again, there is a mob that comes with online hate, which I think is always overblown. You do not need to hate people that much. But again, it just sounds like they don't understand why they're getting so much hate. Like, just update your policy. Have it, plastered, no outside food. But again, you saw the issue that I'm having again is you saw the Dunkin' in her hand, said, come on in. She bought food, sat down. Then you said, no, girl, you gotta get the fuck out. So that's why people are upset with you.
The creator is a little bit upset because she's like, I didn't do anything wrong. It received the traction it did because of the way that the owner came out and approached me. And I don't feel like there's any more that I can do. Other people also pointing out, along with the creator, that they didn't really apologize to her. They're just like, take the video down. This is crazy. You're allowing so much hate to come our way. But really the hate is coming their way because of the way that they responded. So they did finally come out with a statement. So that leaves the question, who was wrong? Was the owner wrong for coming out and approaching this customer or this potential customer or even this pedestrian in the way that they did because she was filming on a table right outside their cafe? Or was this creator wrong for putting her phone down, trying to take content in front of their business and on their property? I want to know what you guys think. Drop your...
You can maybe say the girl was wrong, right? Like, it's technically still on private property, even though it's like on a public sidewalk, really. Okay, sure, we'll minus a point for her there. But at the end of the day, as the owner, you could have just relayed that. Be communicative. Express the boundaries and the rules of the restaurant. Her video didn't bring them hate. Them kicking her out after a purchase brought them hate. Exactly. The owner is discovering the consequences of her behavior. Unfortunately, the internet is cruel, and she learned the hard way. TikTok can come for any of us at any point. People are just recording stuff with their phones now, and you can't control that. That is her video, right? Technically, I think TikTok owns these videos, but that is her video. She created that video. She was way too nice to you in the video as well. She's like, oh, that was my bad in the original video. And people are like, no, girl, correcting her. The issue is them kicking her out after she came in and spent her money. The owner was wrong. The girl was very supportive, and I was impressed with her calm and joyful spirit, even after being asked to leave. And even after we learned that she's been in a dark place. I want to protect the safety of my employees. The damage is already done. The dam has broke. The flood has came. You have to deal with the aftermath now. It sucks. It really does suck for you. I do feel bad. I think it was blown out of proportion. But you having that response to her is also inappropriate.
You invited her in to buy something and then kicked her out.
Right, and so what owner would do that? I'm just curious.
So this coffee shop here went viral for not the good reasons. Apparently the owner kicked somebody out for drinking Dunkin' Donuts on the patio. Well, first she invited her in to buy something and then kicked her out saying there's no outside drinks. Well, we're here, we're gonna see if we can talk to the owner, get her side of the story and see what's up.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, how are you? Are you the owner?
Yes, I am.
Nice to meet you. I actually saw your TikTok, the not good one.
There's... Really, did you?
Well, the one with the Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Well, I felt like you had good intentions, but they perceived it the wrong way.
It wasn't... There was no intentions. It was just me doing my daily thing.
Yeah.
But she's done a statement in people.com.
Okay.
And she's actually really stated everything that kind of shows that nothing really bad happened.
Yeah.
What happened is she posted it, and the people out there made it bad.
The internet. Yeah.
And she's actually told them stop. It wasn't what you think it was.
Really?
She's apologized. She came back and said, "Oh, she actually even asked me to finish my drink out there, but I didn't hear that."
Yeah.
And she said, "Oh, now I see it's on the."
Well, I think the internet perceived it as you invited her in to buy something and then kicked her out.
Right. And so, what owner would do that? I'm just curious.
Oh, I don't know.
Like, who would do that?
Yeah.
No. The ones that are calling me and doing death threats are saying I'm a racist.
Oh my God.
So that's what it became, and that's probably why it got 10 million views. You know.
Oh my God.
Because anytime you can divide people, it makes news. But she never said it was about that. What happened was I told her finish your drink and then you can come in for sure. But then she came in with it, so I thought, oh, she's kind of messing with me now.
Oh, you think so? I think she just felt bad.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't messing with me, but I thought so at the time because I had just asked her to finish her drink and then she came in with it.
Oh, I see.
Big Dunkin' Donuts, and it says on my window right there, please no outside food or drink.
I think she was just embarrassed because she didn't know this was a coffee shop, and she was like, oh, I'm going to come in and buy something.
So that cafe above there just didn't give it away.
She was just in the moment.
I know. We were all in the moment.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then when she came in, she got something and I put it in a to-go thing.
Yeah.
And then she said, I love your shop. It's so pretty. I said, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Then she went to sit down. And I said, we really honestly don't do outside drink or food here. And she went, oh, my bad. And then she left.
Yeah,
so everything was fine, but someone got a hold of her, I guess, and said,
Yeah.
you should be really mad right now.
I guess the internet didn't like that you kicked her out.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Yeah. And how is that kicking someone out when you're just following a policy? I'm
Well, it's not, I suppose. It's
Yeah,
every place
right.
has its own policy.
Right.
But
Well,
the,
most
it's how
places-
the internet perceived it. You know what I mean?
So I really, yeah.
Bummer.
You damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Damned
these
if you
days.
don't.
But
Yep.
I think most stores are like that. Like I wouldn't walk into Del Frisco's with a bottle of wine just because I like my wine better.
Yep.
You just can't do it, right? You just can't do it.
Can't do it. All
Anyway,
right.
but yeah, she was sweet. We had no beef.
Good.
We thought it was all good.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty.
It's ugly though. I mean, I wish all the people out there, you know, knew that I'm just an Austin-born hippie. You know, I'm a total Democrat, complete bleeding heart Democrat. They got the wrong person on this one.
All right. Well, I'll let them know.
They got the wrong one.
I'll let my people know that you. I'll let my people know your message.
The fact that you had this long of a conversation and no one came in is hilarious. She's kind of messing with me. Was crazy when you called someone off the street to try your product and knew that they had that product that's from the competitor in their hand. Honestly, her response here didn't make it any better. I agree. I would have went about it a different way. She missed an opportunity to share with the world why her coffee is better. Following your policy. Girl, aren't you the one who makes that policy? She brought something from there and I wouldn't have kicked her out. Dude, I almost said, don't you make the policy? But I held my breath. If digging a deeper hole was a person, permanently closed soon. Well, I thought this was a fun one today. What do you think? Was the girl in the wrong or was the cafe owner in the wrong? Let me know your thoughts. Like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, and I'll see you in the next one.